The 7-day challenge is more of a vehicle to show that anything's possible.
Honest, raw positivity from everyone has been infectious.
It's just food for the soul. For me, it fills me up. There's so much heart and support here, it just makes my heart expand as well. It's awesome.
Looking at how these people are looking at their challenges and seeing how they go about their lives actually just day to day is absolutely inspiring.
The 7-day challenge at its purest is about 7 members of the Blind Foundation doing 7 challenges over 7 days. And in some way we've designed it at the moment to travel around 700 kilometres from one part to the other. But ultimately what the 7-day challenge is about is more about a life without limits. You might have a visual impairment, you might be blind. It's giving participants an opportunity to have a real go at some really big challenges.
It's the way that people help each other out, it's the connections that they make with each other, it's the way that you see people kind of just developing through the week and growing is really awesome.
Made it!
Kia ora everyone and welcome to the 7-Day Challenge 2017.
Out of anything, this journey is about us and about people enjoying life and enjoying living life without limits.
Life without limits!
The biggest challenge for me was probably the first day. Just figuring out where everyone was ability-wise and figuring out where I slotted into helping them with their challenge. So knowing, how much help they needed and whether I was meant to give it or not.
The thing I'm most looking forward to is the kayaking because I've never been whitewater kayaking before.
I'm excited. I don't want to jump out of the skin too much yet because there's 6 more days to go after this one.
Here's the opportunity in 7 days to do all sorts of things. Bike, run, kayak, waka. About 18 years ago I joined the Blind Foundation and about 10 years ago I lost any usable vision. So that means I lost the ability through the degeneration of my eyes to sort of recognise obstacles, faces, etc. When we went to the Waimarino sort of aquatic park and I went down the water slide on the mat, and I love water slides, I seek them out, but I tell you what, the speed I got on that water slide and when I hit that water was just mind-blowing. Today is Oma Tomano, which is marathon day.
Going to complete 42 kilometres.
2, 1.
I think, it's not been determined yet, retinitis pigmentosa, and affects different people in different ways. So I've lost central vision, so I can't read books or any script like that, and the computer I have to use a Zoom text function to be able to see the computer. What surprised me most was just how far I was able to run. I'm not a runner. I have made it completely clear that I'm not good at running. I don't like running. The most I've run before I think is about 4Ks. And what surprised me the most is that I did the marathon the other day. I pulled out at about 27, 28 Ks, but the first 19 was quite a lot of running. But I made it to 28 Ks, which is just mind-blowing. They don't pamper you. They push you into places that make you uncomfortable and make you do what you didn't think you could do, but they're still very supportive and encouraging and caring.
The whole team is like a big family. It's like a second family for us here. Just everyone's laughing, joking, getting on, sharing stories, and really finding everyone's just helping each other through, and working as a team is great. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I think we're halfway now.
My legs are getting heavier and heavier.
It's my longest distance consistent running I've done ever.
I think we're about 23 k's. Well, I have RP, which is my eye condition, and my central vision has gone completely, and I have this peripheral vision, and that keeps me going. The biggest challenge was definitely the 42k, because it was such a long distance. I'd never done anything like that before, and there are other activities that I'd never done before either, but I always wait until I get there and take it as it comes.
Doing the marathon was the most fearful part of this whole challenge, and I've ticked the box, done it. I'm really stoked. Sore but stoked. Cheers.
Today we're tandem biking from Rotorua, where we're staying, to Taupo, and yeah, it should be fun. 100 kilometres, so it's going to be a long way, and it's raining, but it will be fun.
Yeah, so I'm going to go right foot to start the bike, and then we'll go left foot when we're stopping down, so we know that we're going to hopefully not topple over.
Got my secret weapon, sweet cheeks, butt butter.
Life without limits!
I'm from Nelson, I'm an ex-builder. I've got diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa when I was 26. It affects your peripheral, well, my peripheral vision. I have basically got tunnel vision, and I think you've got 120 degrees in each eye. Mine's down to under the central 10 degrees, so little bits of vision around the outside. The 7-day challenge, well, I got presented with the opportunity to apply for it. Just being surrounded with these awesome people, staff and other members include, all combined. Just the atmosphere that it created, the encouragement, inspiration that the people gave me. No's not really an answer. If someone offers me a challenge or someone says I can't do anything, I think that'll go for most visually impaired people. The one thing to tell someone that they can't do something, it's like, up yours, I'm doing it. So yeah, I've just got to keep the momentum going.
This is my challenge, my time to conquer.
They've got about 75 k's more to go. There's slightly tough conditions, bit of drizzle, bit of rain, all overcast, a little bit cold, a little bit windy, but yeah, seem to be doing really well. I'm impressed so far.
For me, it's quite inspiring. I mean, I have done quite a lot of stuff in the outdoors, and I've been an outdoor instructor, so I see people doing things in the outdoors, and I know how difficult it can be sometimes to push yourself, and I guess just to have that, that extra challenge of having different vision, to me it's quite inspiring. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Today is day 4 and we are summiting Tongariro today, and it is pretty grey and drizzly out there at the moment, so fingers crossed it doesn't get any worse. I think that it might be a bit of a hard slog today.
we turned up and the rain's setting again, so it looks like it's one of those days. But yep, not too bad weather-wise, quite mild. Looking forward to it, getting to the toy, top of the big Mona.
Day 4 and we're just up and ready, charging, and all I hear is positive stuff. Wanting to get going and get onto this mountain, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
I've got severe myopia and a bit of a cocktail of conditions. I think it's severe myopia, which just means short-sightedness. Tongariro crossing was extremely challenging. There was gale force winds up there, very difficult to stand. The challenge itself, I was guided by Daniel, who reminded me of his granddad, who was a bit of a mountain man, search and rescue and stuff like that. Daniel was quite close to his granddad, and he just rose to the challenge, helped us out immensely.
Learning the guiding ways, so like with Dad, we normally, when we go out, we just sort of like chuck him down everything, just to sort of leave him to it, and hopefully he gets through. Whereas like this time we've really actually had to guide people, so even though I've had a bit of experience my whole life, but now just doing a lot more of it, and then hopefully we'll do more in the future, talking to some of the other participants about their future things. Hopefully you can jump on board with some of them.
We are at 1,679 metres. We're in as bad a conditions as you can probably get on a day where you can actually still stand up. But we're managed, and we're not going to stay here long.
One of the participants previously has said that she realised that the only limits in her life are the ones she puts on herself, and the second thing she said was and that she can change those.
Before the 7-day challenge, I was too scared to set goals because I didn't think I could achieve anything. So the main thing from the 7-day challenge was that I realised that sometimes you can set yourself goals that might seem unattainable and you can achieve them. And so from there, I've started setting small goals, whether it's running faster or, you know, things at work or upskilling and lifestyle. You know, I can set goals and achieve them.
It is day 5, so into the second half of the 7-day challenge. We are doing whitewater inflatable kayaking today.
I'm really, really excited. This is the thing I was most excited about. So I've got a degenerative eye condition, so it slowly gets worse over time. The main thing it affects me with at the moment is my night vision. I'm completely blind at night, and when I walk from outside into inside, I can't see anything for a while just because it's so dark for me. I've also got 5 degrees of peripheral vision, so basically no peripheral vision. So just walking in a busy place where there's lots going on, it's pretty tough. Also no depth perception, so climbing a mountain is fine, but coming down is very difficult because I can't see the steps. So yeah, that's a little bit challenging. I chose to do the 7-day challenge because I don't like opportunities passing me by. I just like to do as much as I can with my life. So yeah, when this opportunity came up, I definitely wanted to do it.
wee bit apprehensive this morning, but once we got on the water, those nerves are very quickly gone. You need to be super confident. So that's what I'm owning and taking on the challenge.
It's really awesome, love it. It's the best day.
Life without limits!
Whitewater, the majority of them had never been on whitewater, and they're jumping right into it and going for hours down grade 2 and grade 3 rapids, which is a big leap of faith and also a huge amount of trust going into those guides.
Day 6 today, we've got a 21k walk along the beautiful Kapiti Coast. I am feeling really good. A little sad and it's nearly at an end. I'd like to keep going, chucking another 7 days really.
So these 7 participants have instructions on where we're going to head to. They've got to get there on their own. We're not going to help them other than the instructions that are there. Obviously we're there to keep them safe, but I'm pretty sure they can do it because they're a great bunch of people and an awesome team.
So you guys have got your directions?
Apparently.
Yes?
I don't.
They're on the Facebook page?
I'm not sure how directive they are. Then turn left, following sign to beach. So this could be, where's the ocean? That way?
Go.
We could go down.
I think we
But this is still within the camping complex.
Yeah, I think we need to get out.
Yeah.
This is hard right if we just go straight.
It was down the driveway and turn right, so are we into the driveway or not?
No, we're
Keep the compass out now. Come on, Steve. We're listening to Lindsay.
We've got to get in the driveway
How come you're coming back the same way?
We just wanted to have a warm up, stretch our legs a bit before we really got into it, and we're going to go a different route than what we were going because we cocked it up.
So we've done 7k so far, so we're a third of the way through. So yeah, about 14k to go. We did get a little bit lost, so we've done an extra kilometre.
Yeah, around Waikanae we got a bit discombobulated, but we eventually found our way to the beach, and it's been plain sailing since then.
We're on Parapara Umu Beach, Manly Street, blah 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 blah. Boardwalks. Parapara Umu Beach to Raumati South, 8.5 k's, 3.5 hours. Or 3 hours, sorry. So at beach, turn left by yellow. Alright.
Said coastal or inland? And I favour coastal, but we are a democracy.
Well, one's still
Coastal shorter.
Coastal is also 1.6 and inland is 2.2 kilometers.
Oh, that's
so
coastal.
we'll cut 15 minutes.
Life without limits!
Today is day 7 and we're going on a bit of a mystery tour around Wellington for our final day of the challenge.
I understand, I've heard a few things, what we're doing, how we're, the mode of transport, etc. and where we're finishing, but I don't want to say too much.
It's just another good day, man. Life without limits.
This is such a privilege to be a part of this program and to work, so for me to work for the Blind Foundation and for us to have the opportunity to put this program together.
We've got a train ticket, I'm assuming.
Having that time outdoors, 7 days, working with complete strangers and really coming together as a team, that's been awesome for me. It's a big refresher, and it's so nice to get out of the city and really enjoy what New Zealand has to offer.
I understand you've got one more little challenge to get to by 1:30, but all the best and hope you can have a good rest too. You deserve it.
Go to the place you can climb, kayak and rollerblade.
Kayaks on the waterfront. For me, the greatest thing is just seeing people step outside their comfort zone and supporting each other.
Taken away from this 7 days challenge, not only a sense of accomplishment, it's just going to add more drive to my own goals.
I just take the feelings that I've had here, you know, getting to know all the people. I'll take that with me for years.
What boundaries you thought you had on yourself just don't exist. You just keep pushing. You're capable of doing so much more than you think you are.
I'm really pleased to note that some of them have sort of chosen to take on other big challenges in life, physically, health-wise, all those sorts of things, but it might also be, and in fact I know from previous challenge, people are choosing to take on different jobs and push themselves higher up or into different areas that they mightn't have done before.
It's a credit to the Blind Foundation for doing this in conjunction with Blind Week. You're in safe hands, you're in good company, good people, and you'll have a lot of fun and lots of laughs.
What's your challenge?